right now we're watching history in the making, the first official talks between the United States and Cuba in more than 5 decades. President Obama met with Cuban President Raul Castro in Havana, and Castro wants the U.S. to lift the trade embargo and return the Guantanamo naval base to Cuba. The president said he had a frank and candid discussion with Castro about democracy and human rights.
Our growing engagement with Cuba is guided by one overarching goal: advancing the mutual interests of our two countries, including improving the lives of our people, both Cubans and Americans.
President Obama attended this wreath-laying ceremony today before meeting with Castro. This memorial honors Jose Marti, the man who led the fight for Cuba's independence from Spain more than a century ago. And our Laura Harris is also in Havana right now, not only for the president's historical visit, but also as our Tampa Bay Rays are about to play Cuba's national baseball team. Here's more from Laura in Cuba.
We're on the field where that historic baseball game is going to happen between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cuban national team tomorrow. It's the first time an American team has played here in Cuba since 1999 when the Baltimore Orioles did it. We talked to a man who tells us he has actually been to Cuba more than 100 times. He says this baseball game means much, much more than just baseball. It actually shows that between these two countries, there are common denominators, and he's hoping it will carry on.
This is a game changer. This is not going to, it doesn't make a difference who the next president is. They will not turn this clock back.
Albert Fox's roots run deep in Cuba, his mother leaving the island nation with her family when she was just 11 months old. Seeing President Obama landing in Havana yesterday would have meant so much to her.
When I saw the president touch this soil today, it was a very emotional thing for many people. That people were hugging, people were crying.
And for the last 17 years, 125 visits later, Albert has made it his mission to see relations between the U.S. and Cuba change in hopes of helping people understand what an improved dialogue really means for the U.S.
Family reunification, going back and forth, the family in Cuba coming to visit their relatives in Tampa and the other way around.
Encouraging others to keep an open mind, knowing this is about human relations just as much as it is about the financial side. Again, President Obama expected to be here at the game tomorrow, but despite the rumors, he will not be throwing out the first pitch. Major League Baseball says that is going to be an honor for 2 Cuban pitchers whom a lot of people in this country know. In Havana, Cuba, Laura Harris for The Now.